we're back at this circa 1910 house, and I just got a scratchy, crazy signal, just kind of scratchy up and down the dial, but interesting enough to where I figured I'd dig it. And lo and behold, when I pulled the plug back, we have what looks like a token. It says something on it. 100, something in trade. Let me see. I'll clean it up here. I don't know what it says, but $100 or $1 in trade maybe. And see what the other side says. Golden 7. Let's see what that cleans up as. Golden Flood. Yeah, so it's some kind of a trade token, but still pretty cool find. Alright, we'll see you at the next hole. Well, we're at a very old site here, somewhere in the 1860s, 1870s. It's been redone, but we just had our first decent signal the whole time because there's a lot of fill dirt, or the dirt's been moved around. Something's up. It's not pristine, for lack of a better word, but we got a good signal here, and it is an old heel, brass heel plate from an old shoe. And we found one of those. Nathan found one of those last week, but here we are again. So not too shabby, and not too bad of a day to, not too bad of a signal to end this one on. So, all right, we'll see you at the next hole. All right, we're at a new site here. It's got an awesome signal here. It looked like a nice penny signal, but it doesn't look like a penny. It looks like some kind of a tag. I don't know if we can see it there. And let's see what it says. Something on it. It says for President William H. Taft, 1908. Or what does it say? Yeah, 1908. I'm not sure what that's all about, but that's pretty cool. We'll do some research on that and get back with you on it. All right, we're at yet a different place, and we just got a decent signal here, and it looks like some kind of coinage there. Let's see what it is. Looks like a token. It's very light, so. Union Pacific. A sample of the aluminum in the new Union Pacific train built by Pullman Car Company. Ha! So it's an advertisement. That's cool. Alrighty then. We'll see you at the next hole.
Guys, at the same house here, and I got a signal. You can see an edge right there. Looks like an old tractor badge or something. This is Farm Bureau. Well, pretty cool. See you at the next hole. Well, my dad got a good signal.
Come over here. I think you're going to like this one. It was under this. I mean, it's probably, what, 8, 10 inches down? Under this big sandstone. And, you can see it here. I don't know where it went.
Pinpoint it.
There it is. It looks like silver. It's going to end our silver drought we've been in for the last couple of weeks. looks like a, tap it to make sure it's in focus. It looks like it's a Washington. And do the honors, Nathan, what year is it?
1943.
All right.
As you guys can clearly see that.
All right. We had a different place today. We got permission today and didn't expect much, but here we go. It pulls us out of our silver drought.
Yep.
All right. All right, bud. Well, we'll see you guys at the next hole. All right, so we're going to do a real quick close-up for this weekend, last weekend of April 2015. Let's see. We'll just go real quick here. On the junk side, or trashier side, we found some lantern pieces, brass, and pretty cool. An old horseshoe. You can tell it was a blacksmith made horseshoe, so it's pretty old, pretty cool. I mean, it's one of those things that's broken, but still cool find. Little unexplained one, or an odd one, is this aluminum fish. I'm not quite sure how old it is or what its purpose was, but nonetheless, there it is. An old pocket knife. It's been in the ground a long time. Only the brass plates remain. What looks like a base to a candlestick, possibly. Not sure, but most likely that's our best guess. Some unmarked. I don't think it's a pocket watch. It's a little large to be a pocket watch. But I guess it could be a pocket watch, but pretty big by way of being a pocket watch. Alright, moving right along. A compact, the bottom part of an old compact. A little Tootsie toy. Roadster. See if we can focus that in. There we go. Alright. And then to some of the good stuff here. Nathan found this badge. It's an aluminum badge. Once we found online, when we Googled it, were red, white, and blue. In the coloring, you still see some of the traces of blue somewhere around where it says insurance. It says National Automobile Insurance Company, Farm Bureau. So kind of a cool find. Not sure how old it is, but most of the stuff we found at that house was from the 30s up to about the 60s. Then we found a suspender buckle. Little brass suspender buckle. No markings on it, but still always a cool find. We found some wheat pennies. This one's from 1952. This one's from 1917. And this one is 1911. Also, we found some tokens. This was a brass dollar trade token. Found this weekend. It says Golden Flood, but about 3 or 4 weeks ago, Nathan found this one on the very same property in a different place. 25 cents Golden Flood, and best we can tell, they date from somewhere in the 30s or 40s. What a cool find. And getting right to the good stuff, we did find one silver this weekend. It was a 1943 plain Washington quarter, and it was about 10 inches down under a huge sandstone, and that White's detector sure enough picked it up. A cool find, and definitely pulled us out of our silver drought. And then the last little cool finds are more, not much in value, but a lot in the coolness factor. This one here is a Union Pacific aluminum token. It says 1934 on it, lucky piece, so obviously it was a souvenir piece. On the back, you can read it here, but it says a sample of the aluminum in the new Union Pacific train built by Pullman Car and Manufacturing Corporation. It has Alcoa symbol on it. It says Aluminum Company of America. Like I said, just another cool find. Not really old, but definitely way up there on the cool factor. And I think the best find of the weekend was this watch fob. It says, for President William H. Taft, 1908. It was the election of 1908. An election in which he won. Turns out there's some, I was talking to the owner of the house in which we found it. He says that some of the Taft family lived in that area during that time. And he's pretty much a historian on that, on the Sheffield town, or Sheffield Village history. And he's pretty convinced that some of the family members probably had lived around that area, so I guess not a lot of great information there, but still I think on the coolness factor this one tops the charts. And we'll end our little closeout with that, and we'll say thanks for watching, happy hunting, and Lord willing we'll see you at the next hole.